Hello, this is Mr. Hornby 83 with the Mr. Hornby 83 review. Doing two reviews. I'm going to do a review of Dragon Ball Super for this week, episode 65. And also going to do a review of today's episode of TMNT. If I can say it right. I'm going to start with TMNT because I think I watched that first. Yeah. This episode was good, and something I predicted a while back, way before anyone else predicted this, even before some other big YouTubers predicted this. But I predicted they were going to have a Super Shredder toward the end of season 4, which they did today, which was, the episode was entitled Super Shredder, and I had seen this coming. And the main reason why I seen it coming is because I had watched the, I think it was the Toy Fair comic convention, the Toy Fair convention earlier this year, some coverage of it, and they had revealed that they were having a Super Shredder figure coming out. So I'm like, well, they must be having Super Shredder in the cartoon, the new cartoon, because there's no way they're gonna do it in the movie. But so yeah, and I'm not one to toot my own horn on stuff, but when I make a good prediction, I like to, acknowledge I did predict that. But, so, yeah, this episode was pretty good, and it looks like, I'm not sure how it's going to play out. I'm sure they're both still alive, but, the way it ended, it looks like Shredder and Splinter both died, but I highly doubt they're both dead. Maybe Splinter might be, but I don't think that he is. But I do think he may die, which I also predicted that, like, while back, and I figured they were going to go the route of, but I also predicted that once they went back to stop what had happened at the season 3 finale, I also predicted that they were going to stop Shredder from killing Splinter this time. So but yeah, this episode was pretty good. I mean, I don't like the look of the Super Shredder. I mean, it looks kind of stupid, but it's Super Shredder, and he was kicking the crap out of everybody this episode. But yeah, this is I'd say one of the best episodes I've seen since season 3 finale. Yeah, they had some good episodes since then, but not as good as this. But so I'll give this one a 5 out of 5. Pretty good episode, really enjoyed it. Can't wait to see next week's episode, although I hate the fact that now Nickelodeon's putting it on at 9 in the freaking morning. But, and I got up super early, which I got up like 8 something, because the times, being pushed back, the fall back. So, yeah, pretty good episode. Can't wait to see next week's. Want to see what happened with Splinter and Shredder. I'm sure they won't show it next week, but I'm sure they'll show it like a little further down the line before this, run ends. So now Dragon Ball Super. Now, it's been a while since I've reviewed a Dragon Ball Super episode. I did say I was going to cover every aspect of the arc when I first started reviewing it, but this episode was pretty good. I mean, alright, let me talk about what happened in the last episode where Zamasu and Black fused using the Potara rings, earrings, not rings, earrings. But yeah, I've been keeping a close eye on this arc ever since, even though I wasn't reviewing it. I was still keeping an eye on it because I wanted to see what happened. I wanted to find out who Black was and everything. Come find out it was Zamasu. Just, which I might get into that. That might be like probably the last video I do for this year until I come back on YouTube next year. But I might talk about still, I'm a little confused. Yeah, I mean, some people have explained it. Geekdom 101 has explained the time loops and all that, but it's got something to do with Zamasu and his hatred for Goku, so. But I'll get into that later. But yeah, Goku, Vegeta trying to take down the fused, merged Zamasu, and they were just, getting their butts handed to them. Then Trunks tried to help them after he protected Bulma and Mai, and went and took on, went to check on the other humans that are still alive in that timeline. So, I mean, this whole arc, honestly, I gotta say, I was a big fan of Majin Buu arc, and I did like the Cell Saga arc, but I have to say this is up there with probably one of the best arcs in the Dragon Ball universe. Like, from Dragon Ball to Z to Kai to GT to Super. It's one of the best ones they've done. It's even better than the original Future Trunks arc, which, you know, that's my opinion about it. But, it looks like next week we get the return of Vegeta. The only thing that doesn't make sense to me about that is Goku and Vegeta are going to merge, but Vegeta's been wearing his battle armor. He's not wearing the tank top shirt that he had in the Buu Saga or the pants. He's just wearing his battle armor. And it looks like it looks the same way they looked when they fused in the Buu arc, which doesn't make sense because, you know, if they're fused, then it should have, you know, Vegeta's current gear, not the gear from the Buu Saga. But, I mean, this episode was really good. I mean, action-packed. Visuals were great. Everything. I enjoyed this. Can't wait to see next week's episode of that either. It looks like it is getting close to the end of this saga. And I don't know where they're going from here. It might be the multiverse tournament that they're going to do for the Omni King. Or it could be another arc that leads into that. I don't know, but honestly, if the next couple of arcs or however many more arcs they got planned for this show until it's done, which I don't think it's going away anytime soon, but, you know, hopefully we start getting more good arcs like this, because the first few arcs, like the Battle of God arc, the Frieza Resurrection one, I really didn't care too much for. I mean, one, because I had already seen them, and two, they, you know, they weren't, you know, as good as they kind of were in the movies, but, you know, but, and even, you know, the Universe 6 or 7 tournament wasn't as good as this arc's been, so hopefully we get more great arcs going into the future Dragon Ball Super. Who knows how much longer this show's gonna last. I hope it lasts as long as Z did, like at least last till at least 100 episodes or so. And then if you want to end it after that, that's fine, but, you know, but, maybe even over 100, who knows. But, yeah, I'm gonna give this episode a 5 out of 5 too, of this, I think it was called, Is This the Final Judgment, the Supreme God or something like that. I can't remember the whole freaking full thing. Hopefully, I mean, yeah, I know they'll probably do it with the dub, which is coming soon. Also, I'm kind of excited to know that we're finally going to get the Kai Majin Buu Saga. The only reason why I want to see the Kai Majin Buu Saga is because I want to know what all they cut out. Because there was a lot of extra stupid stuff that didn't need to be in that saga, and I wish they cut out. So hopefully, the stuff I wish they cut out in the original Z saga of this will be cut out in this freaking Kai version. So, but yeah, 5 out of 5 out of that. Reason why I didn't do a live this past Friday, because it was a busy week. I was tired. My wife was tired. We didn't feel like recording or anything like that. Plus, I was still upset about the situation with the Halloween Resurrection and the Halloween 3. But next year, I probably will review those movies. I just won't show I won't show no scenes of them. I'll just review them, because I still feel Halloween Resurrection deserves to get the hate it deserves, and that, you know, Halloween 3 should get more understood than what it is. But I will try to do it this Friday. So I got a short week of school. I only have to go to school 2 days this week, so that's pretty good. Plus tutoring. So, you know, so yeah, also my Colts won today, beating the Packers, which makes my Colts and Andrew Luck 2-0 against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Well, alright, hold on. 2-0 since Andrew Luck took over. And he's 2-0 against Aaron Rodgers, so. But yeah, 5 out of 5 for both these shows. I'm really enjoying this. You know, I'm really enjoying this Turtle show. I've enjoyed it ever since it started in 2012. Dragon Ball Super, yeah, I liked watching it, but this is the only arc that's really got me loving it like I used to love it back in the day when it first came out, the original Z. As you can see, I got the Z shirt, you know. So yeah, I will get to my wrestling video this week too. I'm just gonna talk about how you treat the titles. Also, during that video, I just thought of this the other day. Asked people, do they think the name of a title matters anymore? But that'll do it. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Follow me on my Facebook fan page, Mr. Hornsby83 Topics. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Hornsby83. I'll also try to cover a Power Ranger topic soon, but you know, I don't know. But that'll do it. Peace out.